So, after I chose to apologize for something that I agreed that I was wrong about, the person who I apologized to, Fitchyfulthinking, decides to goad me with this comment. I see you chose to ignore the child abuse label that you put on me without any evidence. Well, I wasn't ignoring it. That video was an aside. I don't have to keep on making that point that you're a child abuser in every fucking video that I make. I was actually apologizing for something that I did outside of that argument. You know, it's a completely different thing to say that you're not a Christian. That's what I was apologizing about. But back on the topic of you being a child abuser by teaching Christianity. Okay, the rest of your comment. You're right. This topic is more convenient for you and makes you look good. It doesn't make you look like a total jerk. Better stick with this. Okay. That's goading. Alright? And I'm not above responding to your goading right now. Because I have been inundated by people sending me messages about how they were abused by religious teachings. And, you know, I've heard you say that none of these teachings ever come from your mouth. I've heard you say that. I've also heard you say that you disagree with your church, the one that you're working for, about some of their teachings. And that you can't teach these other things about sin and hell to these children because you might lose your job as a youth minister if you were to teach them. Because it is not in line with the church that you are a part of. What happens when these children graduate out of your program where all you show them is love and ice skating and rock concerts and the likes? What happens when they actually get into the meat and potatoes of church instead of eating just your cookies? You know what happens? They get the version of hell that I'm talking about, or other versions of sin that you don't agree with. You do not escape being an accomplice to child abuse by just saying that you don't teach it when you are the fucking Pied Piper leading the rats to slaughter. You are fucking bait. That's what your church is using you for. Bait. Because after they get all the fucking cookies from you, they go on to someone who's preaching from the Bible. Not just what they want Christianity to be in a revisionist sort of way. You will get kids leaving your program but still, wanting to go to church because they remember your fucking cookies, and they're going to end up in a fucking church, maybe yours, maybe another, that teaches these things. And you didn't have the fucking courage to teach them otherwise when you had the fucking chance. Fitch. Still love you, though.